Subscribe to the channel. This is one and only. Been there, done that. Hey, man, it's been a busy week. And you know what? It ain't even number Monday. Well, Tuesday. I guess it's Tuesday now. 5 minutes after 12 was goody. I feel like I had 3 days in one day already. Busy. You see, this first time I'm, getting and running my mouth. And it's just having an educational purpose, you know what I'm saying? And an educational, point to what I'm about to bring up, though. I mean, you already see the background. You already see what it is, The famous, prison. And it's pretty, They get more attention in hotels, man, and lobbies and everything, though, man. Funeral parlors, man, are prison. Educational purpose, man. I want to give you this. I'll give you this story because it's one of my homeboys, man. I just got a letter from him. Now, mind you, like he been gone about 15 years already, though. Yeah, so he went in when we was like teenagers. Let me tell you something, though. Wrong place, wrong time. He didn't have nothing to do with it, you hear me? He had to go do 20 and a half because he was young, so he gonna do the 20 bone. He only did he got about 5 more years. But think about it, though. He didn't have nothing to do with it. He got his mind together, and he took care of a lot of stuff while he was in there. As far as bettering his life. But it's just gotta give you this, man. This is real important, though, man. Like, you gotta understand something. He didn't break. I mean, it was a lot of, they said, hey, opportunities for him to, he could have, reduced that time, man. He could have did that, man. He could have been, talk to them boys. He sat down and did what he had to do. Because, when you tell you and you snitch and stuff like that, it ain't about the are you a rat, are you a rat? You trying to protect your name and your family and everything. A nigga don't want to hear all that. You locked up, though. You get reduced time, whatever. He ain't trying to hear all that, man. You still a target. Your family a target, your kids, everybody. So my homeboy, he about to get out 5 years. He been gone since we were about 18, 19 years old, man. I mean, is that how y'all want to go? Yeah. Quiet storm. I mean, it's just a sad thing, man. I think the system is just, really messed up. Because due to the fact that, he didn't have no type of, evidence or nothing on him. He was just there. And he was associated. So you might be riding around with somebody, or you might be cool with somebody that, that he got law enforcement, got them feds are eyeballing. You don't think they eyeballing you too? No, I was just getting a ride, officer. I don't know what's going on. Well, you taking on, but you got to get your lawyer. You talk to your lawyer. They don't want to hear all that. Trust me, the police heard damn near every okie doke in the world, man. Sure, that's the name of the ball. Man, but yeah, educational purpose, man. I'm gonna get off here. Subscribe to the channel. This is King, the prison, the hotel lobby for most of the knuckleheads. They secondary home. They don't want to stay at home and so they can get up and wake up and watch TV, relax, and go out, smell the breeze, and hug your kids. Nah. They rather sit up in a cell all day and demolish. No fresh air, smelling nothing but niggas all day. Yeah, yeah, man. So yeah, one of my homeboys, man, hey, 5 more years, and that, I know that's like a, Nothing. He already did, 15 of that. All for just wrong place, wrong time. That's the educational purpose right there. It doesn't matter. You can make one mistake. Now you going to get you a lawyer and try to fight it, but then they gonna want some information. You know how they are. They ain't reducing nothing for nothing. You know how the police are. You give, you get some. Shit, the motherfuckers is weird, man. They want you to give up the whole infrastructure for 2 cigarettes, and a nigga do it. Hey, let me get 1 cigarette, 3-piece at Church's, 2 biscuits, nigga. I tell you the whole thing. Yeah, so I feel for my bro, and hey, when I talk to him, he just seemed more uplifted than anything. So one mistake, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, just one mistake, and you can be behind these bars, and you got to make a decision of whether you're gonna tell your side of the story or you just gonna keep quiet and do your time. Cause you know that you got family on the outside, cause a lot of brothers, if they don't care. They'll probably rat. They don't got no family, protected custody, and they live with that. And when you got family on the outside, and you gotta make it to them, you gotta make sure they goody. What I tell you about going to war, you definitely gotta have some financials. Sad thing right here, man. Prison cells, man. And I'm gonna tell you, keep it real and get off there. But a lot of in prison, I'm gonna tell you, be a lot of good brothers in there, man. A lot of them, about 80% of them, for real, just made a mistake. Wrong place, wrong time. And especially up in that gang life, man. I'm telling you, hey, come on. They would give you a ride to school. You know how to, Crips, they don't deny you to going to school. Hey, little nigga, you better get that education. But they didn't mind to tell that they had, said illegal firearms in the trunk, but about 2 pounds of meth in there. Not to mention that this car was spotted in a double homicide. Now you 4 guys up in there, man. What you think's gonna happen? Everybody gonna keep solid. And you know how gangbangers are, man. If you keep solid, you go in that one cell where everybody's solid niggas. But then when you ain't keeping solid, you won't be on protected custody, they take you way on the other side and shit. Them niggas know that, man. You're not slick, trust me. Nigga. Slick Rick. So, man, hey, educational purpose here. I'm going to get off here. I've been saying that about 3-4 times, but I keep coming up with these little these knockout punches. These punchlines and these quotes, man, to give it to you where you need to be. It's some destinations you can't cut off, man. And this is one of them, death or prison. You don't act right. It's only 2 destinations that you cannot cut off. And that's death and prison. You can always tell evil because it turns on itself.